Welcome to the first weekly market update for the 15th of August 2022. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, ETH, and the overall market. I thought I'd do a weekly market update because I think the dailies are just too boring. A lot of things don't happen generally speaking. So I thought I'd do altcoins on the other days and the crypto market update for just once a week, just to see where things are happening and where things are going out. If there's an emergency, I'll do a video instead of an altcoin if there's any sort of massive drop. This video is not financial, trading, or investment advice in any way, shape, or form. This is purely for entertainment and for educational purposes only. Always remember that forecasting in any sector is incredibly difficult, but the financial sector is by far and away the most difficult to forecast. My analysis is based off Gann and Wyckoff methodologies. If you're a fan of altcoin reviews in an honest format, then you've come to the right place, and every week I cover the market update. Lastly, it's not about being right or wrong that matters. It's about what you do when you're right or wrong that matters most. All right, let's get to today's crypto. Let's just talk about Bitcoin for now because Bitcoin has been looking pretty exhausted lately. Now, again, if you're familiar with my channel, you know I talk about Wyckoff analysis, mainly because I love the volume and understanding how the movement is happening in the market. Now, let's just focus on this bar from the 10th of August. 10th of August, we had a very, very high volume day. We had a low open and a very good close. The problem is that immediately after that, we had an up thrust, which basically means the price tries to go up, 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 but can't and closes down really low on the bar. It's a sign of exhaustion, okay? Bitcoin had this move going up from the 26th of July all the way up until August 10th, which is about, how long is that? That's about, 15 days. And then now it's just starting to look like the sellers are just, they're just becoming a bit too much and the price can't move up any further while there's just too much sellers in the market. Then we have the next day and we have slightly below average volume, or roughly on the average volume on the 12th of August, but we only went up 2% on Bitcoin, which is not really what you want to see. The following day, we have another up thrust. The price tried to move up, closes a week on the bar on below average volume. The only good news is that on the 14th and the 15th of August, respectively, we actually had low volume. If you're familiar with my channel, you know how much I talk about when you see the pullbacks. It's okay to get a pullback, but you want it on low volume, low volume. Have a look here, right? You can see Bitcoin was going down, but on low volume. See, low volume, okay? So when things are pulling back on low volume, it just means not many people are selling. When you start getting high volume selling days like this one, you can see we start to go down. So pay attention to your volume bars when you're looking at how many days are going, when the days are down. And reverse that for up. On up days, you want to see high volume, really good energy. See, on the 27th of July, really big shoot up. Then we had another big shoot up, but we had above average volume, but we closed weaker on the 28th of July. So 28th of July, we had above average volume, less than 4% spread. The next day, the day before that, 27th of July, we had above average volume, went up 8%. So do you see how we had more volume, but we went down less? Sign of exhaustion in this move here. And then low selling days, hence we go up in price. So at the moment, it seems like Bitcoin can't make up its mind between are we going higher or lower. At the moment, still things are still looking good. But if I have a look at my retracements tool, and big shout out to Jason and Michael Pizzino for their 50%. But if we grab the tool and we move it from the high to the low, you can see that Bitcoin has been rejected at its 50% at around that 25K mark right here on that yellow golden line. So it's getting rejected at the moment, but again, we're getting low selling days. Now, the only thing that has me concerned is that we currently have another 13 hours left of this daily bar, and we're already having above average volume, or we're about to touch our average volume in a few hours. So we're gonna have above average volume. If we have above average volume and we go down and we close low on the bar, it's gonna look really, really weak. So I am anticipating this week for crypto to go down. How down can it go? How down can it go? We don't know. We have to wait and see how bad those selling days are. But at the moment, I have to call it like I see it, and this whole area here is looking weak. Now let's have a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is in a much more stronger place than Bitcoin. It's just a shame that both of them are not strong together, because that really confirms that the market is going to be okay. So again, Ethereum looking much, much more stronger, really pulling ahead high, really doing a fantastic job. Rejection at the $2,000, $2,030 mark, unfortunately, at that swing top. But one thing you're noticing is there's your breakout bar. Ethereum went up by 8.85% on the 10th of August. This really showed it. Now, remember what I said just a few minutes ago. I said when it's down, pay attention to how far it's going down, right? Look at the volume bars for ETH, 6th of August, down bar, right? Price went down on the 6th of August. But look at the volume. It was tiny. It was tiny. And then you get another day on the 8th of August, below average volume. So ETH has these days where you're not seeing anyone selling their ETH. Hence, the price will go up. It does not matter about a recession, interest rates, and all that. It doesn't matter. Eventually, the whales will accumulate crypto once they see the price is an amazing value. That's all you need to know. And once all the whales have accumulating it, the price will go up. And then it just goes through another accumulation phase and up until they sell and the other whales aren't supporting it. Then you get the dump. That's how it happens. So at the moment, ETH has climbed up on the breakout bar on the 10th of August, and that breakout bar still holds. That means that this breakout is still legitimate until that mark on that yellow horizontal line breaks at around that $1,650 mark. So keep an eye out for the Ethereum at that price point. There will be support there. Of course, next support is around that $1,455 mark. So Ethereum in a much more stronger position, but very similar to Bitcoin in the sense that here is your 50%. Now, Bitcoin was getting rejected at its 50%. ETH is sort of finding a little bit of support there. We'll have to see where we can close. We did close above the 50% at around that $1,900 mark, but we'll have to see where this bar here on the 15th of August closes. Again, I am expecting a pullback this week, but we have to see how much of a pullback it is. If it's a big drop-off, big sell-off, there's more pain to come. If we get a little tiny one, like I showed you with those little volume bars, we're going up higher. For now, it looks like we're going to go up higher because the volume bars are still low for the selling days, for the red days. Let's have a look at total market cap 1. Total market cap 1, look at that. Beautiful support found on its swing top from the top in July. So this is beautiful to see. Unfortunately, the volume bars aren't as updated as Bitcoin and ETH on TradingView. But nonetheless, you can see the spreads, still narrow spreads, which is good what you want to see on the selling days. You don't want to see massive, huge spreads in the selling days in the volume bars in total market cap 1. So fantastic. Total market cap 2 getting held by ETH. You can see there's your swing top from July 30th. It's not even finding support on it, okay? It doesn't even need to. Finding support on the swing top from July 30th on total market cap 1. Total market cap 2 doesn't need to even find support on it. It's still healthy and can even test it and still be fine. That's how strong ETH is at the moment, really carrying the market. If we have a look at total market cap 3 and we remove ETH, you can see we actually bled through the top that we had on the 30th of July a little bit. So hence looking a little bit weak. So ETH is very, very strong. And that's why if you've been following my channel, I say just get a nice, good chunk of ETH. Doesn't matter about the transaction speeds and the slow speeds. Don't worry about that. Just get your money, guys. That's all that matters. Get your money, be happy, move on. ETH is a very, very, very good investment. Not investment advice, but I love it for its risk to reward ratio. I've talked so much about ETH. I won't bore you too much. Now let's just have a look at some altcoins that I am keeping an eye on for the time being. A big shout out has to go to Aave. I'll probably do a video on this one. I did a video not too long ago. I'll link it above. But I think when I was talking about it, it was around $75-ish. So it's done a very, very healthy, 30 to 40% since then, and really just come out of the gates strong. Now, again, what you're seeing with Aave, what did I tell you in this video? I've been telling you, look at the low selling days. 6th of August, low selling day. 9th of August, low selling day. What's going to happen to the price when you have low selling days? The price will move up. Now, Aave had a little bit of a tricky one because it had low volume on the green days as well. You can see it had low volume, but the volume on the red days was still even lower, since there was a bit of a 50-50 play. Could go up, could go down, but because you have the confirmation that the bars on the selling days are lower than the bars going up on the green days, hence you get the breakout on the 10th of August. There's your breakout bar. What is that? 13.5% in one day, and finding support on its 50% at the moment at $105. If we have a look at the next crypto is Unfi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. There's another crypto that I've been looking at. It actually had a very good, genuine breakout on the 11th of August, really roaring out of the gates, 25%. And you can see when it's a genuine breakout, it doesn't come back and test it. It doesn't. You get a little bit of a pullback in the day, but it does not come anywhere near testing the breakout bar from the 11th of August. Instead, goes right back past, good spread. You get a little bit lower volume. It's not as good, but you look, again, if you're familiar with my channel, what have I said? When the volume days are low. So you're seeing low selling day on the 13th of August, low selling day on the 14th of August, hence prices go up. So always pay attention to your down days and how much they're pulling back. Next crypto up is ETC, Ethereum Classic. This is another one. Look at the volume going up on good volume, starts to look a bit exhausted. You're seeing the low selling days, low days going up. Hence, there's just a bit of exhaustion happening. But on the pullback days, notice how the volume is still low. Now, it's not to say tomorrow cut this, you can't get a massive bar dropping down, huge volume bars. At that point, get out, But at the moment, you've had a lot of days on low volume. All the weekends have been sold off, you can see. So hence, prices go up all the time. And to finalize things, we'll have a look at the stable coins. You can see the stable coins has actually gotten in so hard. You can see this was your big rally that started to happen with altcoins, and you were able to go long for a good period. However, right now we are finding some support coming in around that 5.74%. So that would be somewhere around here. Okay. So you can see there's your swing bottom support from the 31st of May and a bit of a breakout bar for support on the 11th of May. See how these all come together on the charts? Doesn't matter what you're looking at. They all sort of correspond together and all sort of abide by the same laws. It's quite interesting, really. But you can see the swings are starting to get broken. So we're starting to put in a higher swing top if we continue going up. Hence, the trend will reverse and we'll start making higher highs if we continue to see crypto and altcoins bleed out, which I don't think is going to happen, but still something to look forward to. You can see USDC support coming in at that 4%, and that would coincide with some tops from the 6th of June or some support, some bottoms there, I should say. So again, Crypto looking good, stablecoins down, stablecoin dominance down, Bitcoin looking a little bit exhausted, ETH looking like it's just taking a bit of a breather. Altcoins, see which ones are being sold off heavily. If they're being sold off heavily, stay away. If they're not being sold off that much and they're down just a little bit, it's a sign you've got a good crypto. So those are my tips for the week. Again, leave your feedback in the comment section below. But until then, everyone, stay safe and I will catch you on the next video.